8, it says, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. That is Jesus talking, and it's a promise. He has given unto us that if we come unto Him, He's ready to give us rest. And what the Bible is talking about is not the physical weight, weighing our lives. It's talking about our mental state, and some of the things which challenge us, and some of the things which we keep on pondering in our life. But Jesus is saying that I have an answer for you. And what does He want us to do? Open up to Him and reveal some of these things which are troubling us, and He's willing to set us free. So it's a promise He has given us, and the only thing which is required of us is to do what? To accept and claim the promise. So that's what we are. And I want to tell you a very simple story. Which relates this. One man, left the city and went to the up country. And as he was moving along, he saw something which made him to stop, and started to wonder what's going on here. And on the side of the fence there was a farmer. And what this farmer was doing, he had pigs, so he was carrying those animals on the back so that they can do what? They can eat the wobbles. And there were a number of them, but he was taking turns. He brings one, carry it on the back, and until the animal is satisfied, then he puts it down and goes to the next one. And this was something very very unique to this man from the city, because I've never seen this kind of phenomenon. And he was wondering what's going on. And he looked, and he said, excuse me, sir. I've been watching what you've been doing. I can't help except to find out exactly, what's going on so I can understand. The way I've been looking at it, why can't you shake the tree, let the fruits come down, and you allow the animal to eat until they get satisfied. Then, this farmer looked at this man and said that, by the way, who are you and where are you coming from? No, I'm a man from the city. And I've never seen this, but I thought maybe it's something I can share with you, which can save you time. Please just shake the tree and let the fruits fall down, and all the animal can congregate and eat, and until they get served. And that one can help you to save time, at the same time your energy, instead of keep on carrying these animals on your back. To the farmer, he didn't see anything wrong, cutting the animal, because this was he has been doing for a long time, and he was not willing to, let it go. So, the same thing also in our lives. Sometimes, there's some issues we are wrestling with in our lives, and we don't want them to go. We keep on holding, and. But Jesus keeps on talking to us in a still voice. But we keep on ignoring that. But still, the voice keeps on ringing in our lives, and we reach a point, and we want to go back and at least listen to that voice. But the voice is not there anymore, and it keeps on coming every now and again. As we have read the Bible. Jesus has given us a promise that, end time, we're ready. Because it's not going to come and force us to, surrender our baggage, but we have to be willing to, let it go, so that He can give us, rest. And that's what also Paul is talking about in 1 minute as I conclude. In the book of Ephesians, chapter, I believe it's chapter 6, from verse 10. Verse 10. I'm going to read very quick as I finish so that we can invite Pastor to come and continue the discussion. From 10, it says that finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His mighty, but on the whole, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in the high places. This is what Paul is also counseling us, that we cannot win this war on our own, because we don't have the capability and we don't have the power to be able to deal with it. But Paul admonishes us that now we do what? We put full armor off, of course, so that He can be able to help us to fight this war. It's a war which is beyond us, and as Paul says, it's not a physical war, but it's a spiritual war. We are fighting with forces which are more strong than we are. But as we accept Jesus, then it becomes easy for us. And Jesus is saying that we don't need to do anything; just accept and do what? Surrender our baggage, and His way to work with us. And we're going to welcome Pastor to come and continue the discussion and leave an invention to some of the areas he wanted to talk with us. And how many of us are joining me to welcome Dr. Olsen to come and talk to us?